Hello everyone again. Okay, so today we'll be correcting these exercises, okay, this exercise and two other exercises of conditional type 0, okay, conditional type 0. But before I go there, I will have to explain some basic things and revise with you some of the rules and the structure of conditionals. So, we don't have only one type of conditional, we have a lot of types. We have 4 types of conditionals, okay, and all of them, they have two main things. What are they? They have what we call the if clause, okay. The if clause is where we put a condition, okay, where we have a condition, and then the main clause, okay. What is the main clause? Is the result, okay. So we have one condition and then we have the main clause. The main clause is the result. So if this condition is true, what happens is the result of this, okay. So this is condition and this is the result, okay. All the conditionals, okay, so all the conditionals which are 0, 1, 2 and 3, okay. We have 4 types of conditional, but for you are studying only conditional type 0, okay. And what is the difference between conditional type 0 and the others? It differs in 2 things. In the structure, in the use of it, okay? When do we use it? And in the structure of the if clause and the main clause. So we go to the structure of the if clause for the conditional type 0, okay? What is the structure? For the if clause, it starts with if, and then we have the subject, and then the verb. And the verb, pay attention, we conjugate it in the simple present, okay? The verb, it has to be in the simple present. That's very important for the conditional type 0 only, okay. And then we have a comma, okay, a comma, and the comma is very important, okay. Then we have the main clause. For the main clause, we start with a subject, okay. We start with a subject and then the verb, okay, the verb. And the verb again, we conjugate it in the simple present, okay. So this one is also in the simple present. So this is the form of the main clause in the conditional type 0, okay. So this is the form of the conditional type 0, okay. So we go now to the use. The use, we use it when we have something like, for example, if we have a condition, the result is 100% true. It's always happening, like we saw in the examples here, okay, in the text. For example, my sister asked me what happens to ice if we heat it. So there is no way that we take ice, we put it on fire and it stays ice, or it becomes I don't know, juice or chocolate or something. No, that's not possible. It is 100% true that ice, when we heat it, when we put it on fire, it becomes water, okay. It becomes water. That is for true, okay. That's when we use conditional type 0, when we are 100% sure about something, 100% results, okay. Or what we call general facts. What are general facts? For example, if the sun rises, okay, it gets let's say it gets clear, for example. So during the night we don't have the sun, okay. We don't have the sun, that's why it is dark, okay. So when the sun rises, or if the sun rises, this is the condition. If the sun rises, it gets clear. There is no way that one day the sun rises in the morning and it stays dark or it stays night, okay. It's not possible. That's what we call general facts, okay, or scientific facts, something that is scientifically true, or about instructions, okay, instructions. What do we mean? Sorry, instructions. What do we mean by instructions? For example, you go outside and someone asks you, where is the bank? And you say, if you go left, you find the bank. Okay, so this is conditional type 0. So it's an instruction or giving direction. Okay, if you go left, you find the bank. Okay, you find the bank. What happens if you go left? You find the bank. Okay, so it is also always true, and it is always it is what we call as an instruction or giving direction or any other thing. Okay, there are other uses of conditional type 0, but we are going to focus only on these ones. Okay, now we go to the exercise. Okay, so if you have a headache, so this one is the F clause because it starts with F. Okay, so it has an F here. This is the subject and this is the verb in the present. So you for example, like one of your colleagues, one of your classmates, I think someone said you get, for example, if you have a headache, let's see, you must see a doctor, for example. Okay, you must see a doctor. Okay, let's just make it smaller. Okay, you must see a doctor. So you can use simple present, or also if you want to use models, it is also correct. Okay, we go to the second one. So this one we have if, and here we have this is what we call the if clause. So here is if, and this is the subject, and this is the verb. If you see here, the verb we add s. Why do we add s? Because it's he, and because it is the simple present. Okay, it's the simple present. Simple present, we add s when we have he, she, and it. Okay, so if he stays long in the sun, he, for example, he gets dark, or let's say he gets sunburn. What is a sunburn? Is what happens if you stay long in the sun, when you go to swim during summer and your skin becomes red. So that's what we call the sunburn. Okay, so if he stays in the sun, he gets sunburn. So here is the subject. Okay, the subject, right? And then we have the verb. The verb is get. Get, we add s because it is in the simple present, and we have here he. Okay, he gets sunburn. Some students did something like this, for example, will get. Okay, they used the future. The future is also correct, but this one, it's not conditional type 0, and I am teaching now conditional type 0, so it should be gets. Okay, like this. Okay, he gets sunburn. Okay, something like this. Okay, Sam can't see if he. So this one is the main clause, and I said that sometimes it's not necessary we start with the if clause. We can change them. Okay, we can start with the main clause and then we go to the if clause, like we have here. So this one is the main clause. Okay, and this one is the if clause, because this is if. Okay, if clause. If he. Okay, if he. So Sam can't see. He cannot see. Okay, what happens if he cannot see? Like some of you did. For example, he doesn't put on his glasses. Okay, so Sam has glasses. Okay, Sam, he has glasses, so he cannot see. Okay, he cannot see anything or see if he doesn't put on his glasses. For example, Sam woke up in the morning and didn't find his glasses. What happens? He cannot see because he needs his glasses. Okay, so here we have the subject is he, and then we have doesn't put. Doesn't put is the verb in the present simple. Okay, so this is why it should be this is conditional type 0, so it should be in the present simple. And when we have present simple, we in the negative we say doesn't, because here we have he. Okay, he. So for this one, if they fall from a plane, so we have a plane going in the sky, okay, and then people fall from it, okay, they fall, okay. What happened to them? What happened to them if they fall? So the result of this condition, this is a condition, what is the result? Okay, we can say, for example, people die, okay, people die if they fall from a plane, okay. The verb is die. Okay, if you see here, we conjugate it in the simple present, so we have people, which means like they, we can change it with they, so, and they is followed always by a verb without any thing attached to the verb in infinitive, so it stays like that. So I will just keep people like this. Okay, I need you to correct this one and put it in your notebooks. Okay, if you notice here, this is the F clause, right? Okay, I will just put the F clause in the yellow color. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, good. And this is the main clause. Okay, so let's see the main clause. I will choose green. I love green. Okay, I love green, so I'll just put green here and green here and green here, because this is the main clause. Okay, the main clause, because it doesn't have F, it doesn't have any F. Okay, if you see here, we have comma. Okay, I will just put it in red, this one. Here we have comma. Okay, so if we start with the F clause, if the F clause is in the beginning, then we need comma. Okay, if the F clause is in the end, it's not in the beginning, okay, then we don't need any comma. If you see here, there is no comma. Okay, I hope this is clear, because this one is important. If you don't put comma here, for example, something like that, then your sentence is not correct. Okay, so comma is very important. Okay, yes, so let's go to the next exercise, which is very simple. So for this exercise, we have put the verbs in the correct form. Okay, if the chicken crossed the road, they finally, and here we have the verb arrive home safely. It's very easy. So we said in the conditional type 0, we conjugate the verb only in the simple present, so it's very easy. In the main clause, simple present, F clause, simple present. So here it doesn't matter if it is F clause or main clause, we have to conjugate the verb in the simple present. Okay, so which is the verb arrive. So here we have they, and when we have they, the verb arrive is we will just leave it like this. Okay, arrive. Okay, we don't attach to it anything, we add s only with he, she, it. Okay, here we have if we, and the verb to sing very loud, neighbors are not happy. Okay, so this one, what happens, we just change it like this. Okay, if we sing, okay, just like this, the simple present conjugated in the simple present, that's it. If we sing very loudly, neighbors are not happy. Okay, here, if I, and we have the verb to be. And what is verb to be in the simple present? Can you tell me verb to be in simple present? No, you cannot tell me, because I'm recording this from home and you are sitting at home, unfortunately. I hope you washed your hand very well. Anyway, if I and the verb to be, so verb to be in the simple present. What is verb to be in the simple present? It's very simple, you studied that in the beginning. So I am. Okay, if I am very tired, I always yawn. What is yawn? Like yeah, that's a lot, I'm tired. Okay, that's yawn. If I go forward, I not to step back. Okay, so here we have the verb step, and we have not. Okay, we have not, and not, it means the negative. So what is the negative form in the present simple? In the present simple, the negative form in the present simple with I is don't, okay? And we keep the verb in the infinitive, which is step, okay? So if I go forward, I don't step back, okay? Here we have he, and stop breathing, he starts choking. Oh, he is choking. What is choking? Like that's choking, okay? So if he stops breathing, okay, so what happens? He stops breathing. Okay, let's see. So the verb, when do we want to conjugate the verb? We conjugate it in the simple present. So in the simple present, when we have he, we add s, okay? He stops. If he stops breathing, he starts choking. Okay, I hope this is very clear for you. And we go to the last exercise. Okay, so here we have a sentence. Hajar study hard, she pass her exams. Okay, so now we need to identify which one is the condition, okay, and which one is the result of this condition. Okay, so what happens first, studying hard or passing the exam? Studying hard, of course. Okay, you have to study hard in the beginning. Okay, so this one will be the F clause. It's the condition, it's the first one, so this one is in the condition. Okay, so it's the F clause. What is the rule of the F clause? If, then subject, and then the verb in the simple present. So what do we put here? We put F. Okay, here is F. Okay, what is the subject we have? Subject is Hajar. Okay, Hajar. And the verb study, we conjugate the verb in the simple present. What is the verb study in the simple present? Because here we have Hajar, it's like she, so we add s. Okay, but here the verb study ends with y and preceded by d, a consonant, so we add like this. If Hajar studies, and we continue the adverb hard. So here we started with the F clause. Okay, if we studied with the F clause, we have to put a comma, right? Okay, then we go to the main clause. Main clause, so what is the main clause? We start with the subject, then the verb in the simple present. So the subject here is she. Okay, so she, like this. Okay, I will just change this one to green. Okay, she. Okay, she pass. We add, what do we need to add? We add to add s, but since the verb ends with s, we add es. Okay, passes her exams. Okay, so this is how we can correct it. Okay, no need for this one because I have a lot of colors. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to this one. So here we have a subject. This is the verb. This is the verb get wet. It can be left like this, and this is the subject again and the verb. Okay, so here what do we have here? We have get wet. What happens? What does it mean, get wet? Get wet, it's like, for example, when you are playing with your sister or your brother with water, and your clothes gets a lot of water, it becomes wet. Okay, wet, when you get a lot of water on your clothes or anything else. Okay, for example, it's raining. Okay, it's raining and you are going to school and you don't have an umbrella, so your books become wet because of the rain. Okay, because they contain water. Okay, so it get wet. Okay, it get wet, and here we have rain. So what happens first? Does it get wet and then rains, or it rains then gets wet? Okay? Of course it rains first. Okay, so and then this is the second. So this one is the result and this one is the condition. Okay, so what do we have? The condition, we put it in the F clause, and the result is in the main clause. So in this conditional sentence, we are going to start with the result. We are going to start with the result, which is the main clause. What is the form of the main clause? Is the subject plus the verb in the present simple. So what is the subject? Is it. Okay, so we start with it, and the verb is get. Get, we add an s to get. Okay, wet. So this one is the main clause. Okay, the main clause. Okay, so after the main clause, if we start with the main clause, we said we don't need any comma. Okay, we go directly to the F clause. So here's the F clause, or here is the condition. Okay, so let's see here. We add an F clause like this. Sorry. Yes, so this one should be changed to this one. So if, what happens after if comes the subject, then the verb. If it rains. Okay, we add an S because this is it. Okay, let's just change it like this. If it rains. Okay, good. So here, what do we have here? You not wash your hands, get sick. Okay, so what happens first? You wash your hands and then you get you don't wash your hand and then you get sick, or you get sick and then you don't wash your hand? Of course, if you don't wash your hand, like what is happening right now, if you don't wash your hand, there is a chance that you get coronavirus. So be careful, wash your hands. Okay, so this is the condition. So this is the condition. Okay, so this is the condition. It means the F clause, the condition. Okay, so it means the F clause. The F clause, we start with F, subject, verb. Okay, so F. Okay, F. So it is a F clause. I will just copy this one so that I don't need to add a lot of colors. Okay, F, then the subject, which is you. Okay, you. Okay, and here we have negative form. Negative form with you in the simple present is don't. Okay, and the verb is wash. Okay, your hands. Sorry, so here we didn't start with, we started with the main clause, so we didn't add any comma. Okay, but in this sentence we started with the F clause. Okay, and we said when we start with the F clause we add a comma. Okay, so I will just add a comma here. Let's just make it in red colors. I love colors. I hope you love colors. I think Khulud loves colors because she is a very good drawer, painter, an artist. Okay, so here we have the main clause. The main clause starts with a subject, and the subject is you. Okay, so you. Let me just change this to the green color. Yes, you, and the verb is get sick. Okay, good. So this is for the conditional type 0. I hope you understand very well this, and best of luck. I think this video will be so long, but anyway, best of luck, and do the exercise before Sunday. Okay, on Sunday 22 at 8 o'clock I will not receive any other exercises. Okay, and these are the exercises I am asking you to do. Yes, these ones. Okay, these ones. Where can you find them? You can find them here. Where is it? Here they are. Okay, those are the the exercise. Okay, best of luck and see you next.